right, here we go again, right? It's Thoughtful Thursdays. Thank you for joining me. My name is Dr. Pauline Belton, and we're going to talk about the downshift. What is that? Okay. And what is the heart pillar that we're going to delve in today? We're going to delve into the heart pillar of the elevate emotional agility. We're going to learn how to self regulate. We're going to learn that downshift protocol. Plus, notice, name, and navigate. You know what that is. Hey, mental health is living. So let's figure out how to live our best life, right? Today. All right, what does this look like, sound like, and feel like? Come on, you know what this is. All right, we are in August, and this is about refilling the well. Okay, we talked about beyond bubble baths last week, well, 2 weeks ago. And this week, we're going to talk about the downshift protocol. Here's a moment you know well. Something happens, and you feel this surge, this emotional upheaval. Your heart picks up beats, your chest tightens, and it feels hot. Your temperature feels like it's rising, right? And maybe it's a message that lands wrong right before a meeting. You open the email and it did not read well. You open a text and it did not read well, right? And so your body has shifted into anxiety and a just a surge of just nervousness. You're not thinking clearly, you don't feel well, and you're trying to do too much in one moment. So, here's the trap. When you get into that high gear, we make the worst mistakes, poor decisions. We dysregulate, and it's like the bottom fell out, right? We can't continue to do that. You have to be able to shift gears and do that downshift. Not rev up, but pull it back some. You have to control you. And when we talk about elevate emotional agility, it's you being able to be aware of self and where it lands in your nervous system and in your body so that you make the best decision for you. Hey, and we are not getting a pink slip out the door or getting shut out the house, right? So, what does that mean for us? Our body sends us very sharp signals when we are out of pocket, when we are not making good choices, when we are dysregulated, when we are doing the absolute most, and we need to do just a little less. Okay? Yelling, screaming, having adult tantrums at work, at home, not being able to use your voice and speak your emotions versus actually demonstrating them in a way that will get you in some peculiar states, okay? In navigating stress in the workplace, I teach that skills, it's never about when it gets activated. It's what do you do when stress activates the worst part of you? We all have that side that we rather not show up at work or a lot of times at home or in our relationships. But when we get triggered and dysregulated, all bets are off. We make the very poorest decisions when we are not regulated. So how do we elevate that emotional agility? We dig deep and we figure out, wait, what do I need in this moment? What is really, really getting me out of sorts? Do I feel attacked? Do I feel threatened? Do I feel as if I'm five and I'm not? What's happening? So here's what we do. The beautiful thing is a nervous system is just that. It's the nervous system. The same downshift that steadies you before that tense meeting steadies you before a hard conversation at work or home. You don't leave it anywhere. It's inside you. You are in control of your actions and what happens when you get dysregulated. So, to elevate your emotional agility, it is to shake that off and really dig deep. What do I need to do when I feel like the sky is falling or I'm losing my footing? You shift, you regulate. So we're learning to put a few seconds of calm between the surge. And the response in both rooms, whether you're at home or work, is that you live your best life when you have control of your emotions, and that few seconds between your emotions taking over or you taking over. Okay? Here's how it works. 3 quick beats. First, notice. You catch that surge early, and this is where the last few weeks have paid off. Your earliest signs is your cue. That alert that happens in your heart rate rising or you becoming dysregulated because you heard a tone or a pitch or octave that does not agree with how you want people to speak with you, but also how you speak to others. It's happening, right? So when you notice that, you jump into action. You take control of you, because that's not how you want to show up in your workplace or in your home. Okay? Second, name quietly to yourself, I'm activated right now. What is happening? I feel attacked. I feel unwanted. I feel unheard. I feel, what is it that you feel? So naming it quietly. And third, navigate the body back down by grounding into the present. You're safe. You are safe. You know how to make you feel safe. And if you don't, if you haven't figured that out about yourself, this is your opportunity to learn. You have everything you need to bring safety, security, and protection to you. You don't need anyone else for that. You need to learn how to do that for yourself. Because when there's no one else around, when it's just you with you, you're in the best company. And if you don't always feel like that, figure out why, so that you can circle back and make you your best friend. Yes, we all have best friends. Well, not all of us. But we have really good friends. And some of us, we are our best friends. And that's a good thing. You need to be. Because then you begin to teach others what you need to be handled with care. So, notice, name, and then navigate. Notice, name, navigate. And it works in both rooms, at work and at home. The message lands wrong, you notice the heat, you notice the uptick in your nervous system, and you name it, and you take 3 long exhales and answer from a steady place. At home, conflict flares up, same 3 beats. You respond to the person you love instead of reacting to them as if they're the problem. I tell couples and people all the time, you never attack the person, you attack the problem. You never want to really manage a person when you can manage policies, procedures, and protocols. Okay. That emotional agility is then made physical. Not bigger than willpower, it's just better. That emotional agility is you digging deep and you allow yourself to regulate because it's what you need, it's what you want, and what you desire. Make a plan and practice it. This is for you. Okay? So, let's do it together. I want you to plant your feet on the floor and feel the ground holding you up. Now, look around you wherever you are. And I want you to silently name 3 things that you see. I see my pictures. I see my planters. And now I'm looking and I see you. Take your time. 3 things. Next, I want you to notice what you can hear, whether it's near or far. And if you're at your desk, you can put one hand on the desk or on your armchair and feel the groundingness. You're always in control of you. That downshift protocol is for you to elevate your emotional agility by getting in touch and in tune with who you are and what you need in any given moment. You are the best person to know what you need, want, and desire. Get to know you, take care of you, and always consider you first so that you do what you need to do to be the best version of you. Hey, tag someone else needs to hear this, and you know who it is. All right, go to YouTube, LinkedIn, or IG and Facebook. Talk soon. It's August. Let's go.